My dog watches me sleep. I used to think my dog just liked sleeping on my bed. He's a German Shepherd named Max. Loyal, quiet, never aggressive. The kind of dog that follows you everywhere like a shadow. But one night I noticed something strange. Every morning when I woke up, Max was already lying beside me, staring at the bedroom door. At first I thought nothing of it. Dogs do weird things. Then curiosity hit me. So I checked the bedroom security camera. That's when things got disturbing. At 2:12 a.m., the room is completely dark except for the dim streetlight coming through the curtains. You can see me asleep. Max is lying on the floor beside the bed. Then suddenly, his ears perk up. He slowly stands, not barking, not growling, just listening. Then he jumps onto the bed. But he doesn't cuddle next to me like he usually does. Instead, he sits upright beside my pillow, facing my face, completely still, just watching me. Minutes pass, then an hour, 2 hours, 3. For 4 straight hours, Max doesn't move. He just sits there, staring directly at me like he's guarding something, or waiting. Then at 5:59 a.m., something even stranger happens. Max suddenly tilts his head slightly, like he hears something leaving the room. He relaxes, slowly turns around, and lays back down beside me. At 6 a.m., my alarm goes off and I wake up. Max is lying next to me like he had been sleeping the entire time. I thought maybe it was just a weird night. So the next day, I checked the camera again. And at 2:12 a.m., Max did the exact same thing, sat beside me, watching my face, waiting for something to leave. But the part that really scares me is what happened last night. At 3:47 a.m., while Max was staring at me, I smiled in my sleep, even though I was having a nightmare, and Max suddenly started quietly growling at my face. After seeing that video, I couldn't stop thinking about it. Max had never acted like that before. So the next night, I decided to stay awake. I turned off the lights, lay down in bed, and pretended to sleep. Max was on the floor like usual. The room was quiet. The only sound was the ceiling fan slowly spinning above me. For a while, nothing happened. Then I checked the clock on my phone, 2:11 a.m. My stomach tightened. 1 minute later, Max's ears suddenly shot up, the same way they did in the camera footage. He slowly stood up, but this time I was awake to see it. Max didn't look at the door. He didn't look at the window. He looked directly at me, right at my face. Then he jumped onto the bed, slowly, carefully, like he didn't want to wake something up. He sat beside my pillow, and just like the video, he stared at me. I kept my eyes half closed, barely breathing. Minutes passed. Max didn't move. His body was stiff, completely focused on my face. Then I noticed something that made my chest feel cold. Max wasn't watching me. His eyes weren't focused on my eyes. They were focused just above my head, like something was standing behind me. I wanted to turn around. Every instinct in my body was screaming to look. But Max suddenly let out a very low growl. Not loud, just a warning. The kind of growl dogs make when they see something dangerous. And he kept staring at the exact same spot behind my head. The room felt heavier, like the air had gotten thicker. Then something even worse happened. Max slowly leaned forward and started sniffing the air, right above my face, like there was someone else breathing there. I checked the time again. 5:58 a.m. Max suddenly stopped growling. His body relaxed. He looked toward the bedroom door, then slowly lay down beside me, exactly like the camera footage. 2 minutes later, my alarm went off. But before I even moved, Max did something he has never done before. He slowly backed away from me and refused to get back on the bed, like he didn't trust that whatever was next to my head had actually left.